Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the grand finals of Ultiduo 2, a new chapter in Salty Champions. My name is Dropbear, and we will be watching Full Daniel versus Yummydoos for the Asia Championship. It's not even Asia, they're both Americans. Dozen and Uncle Taco on the Yummydoos side, Daniel and Niwa on the Full Daniel side. It will be another Shifu versus Shifu match, however, Tonzlin with Polma and Niha with the Alchemist Lucy. And I have a back pain. Round 1 in this best of 5. Ooh, come on. Charging in, going very aggressively, Uncle Taco on Niwa. Odd counter. Tonzlin managing to hit the panic. Deadly injection, gotta look out for that. Niwa's taking damage, but so is Tonzlin. Both supports taking most of the damage. Orb taken. Ultimate, trying to take down most of Niwa's health, and Tonzlin's trying to do the same. Manages to veer away. Tonzlin, you're on 3 health. Heals up, but that may be it with Uncle Taco so low from fighting against Niwa. And round 1 goes to Daniel Niwa. Just having a look at the score. I mean, look at the damage Niwa's still dealing out. He actually dealt out more damage than Daniel onto a Shifu. I think that does say a lot about how these two teams have interacted. Chaos versus the... Oh, that was weird. Joyful Spirits, Affliction, Ceremonial Spear. Going back in the mid now. Snare onto the Polymer. Manages to run away. Dives out of the way, but not towards the her own teammate, which may be the killing blow in this round, as she's just getting wailed upon by the other Shifu. And that will be most likely round 2 also into the Full Daniel's favor, especially with that ultimate doing so much damage. As expected, says the Shifu, and I'm pretty sure they've got to be feeling confident right now that this is the 3rd round, the 3rd game in a row they've won against these teams. I don't think they've lost a single round in this entire series. Weakening Toxin to try and slow down the heals. Both sides of material dive in from Daniel onto Tonzlin, but he is taking a bit of damage. Incapitate to make sure they can't do much. Cap on Daniel as well, but Niwa was out of range of any other reprisal. Looking like a support versus support war, with Tonzlin just unable to get out. Daniel slowed, and now they can get a little bit of damage onto Niwa. Tonzlin, you gotta get out of there. Panics the opposition. Immaterialize, deadly injection onto them. Incap has the other side away. Wolves did hit the orb, but was taken by blue side. And that will most likely be... Uncle Taco can't hit these. He's got to hit it. Nah. And with that incapitate, I believe that will be a 3-0 round in the way of Full Daniel. We'll be right back. We are back, ladies and gentlemen, with the grand finals. Full Daniel versus Yummydoos, with Full Daniel having a 1-0 advantage over Yummydoos, winning the last map. We're going to see another... Oh, Tonslin's thinking. Is he going to stick with Polymer? We don't know. I think that is a stick with Polymer strat. They are. Daniel and Uncle Taco both playing the Shifu again, with Newha and Tonslin going to supports. Newha deciding that Lucy, and it hasn't let him down yet. Lucy has been doing much more damage and pain. Joyful Spirits for the heals. Ceremonial Spear. Chaos. Dirty Tricks. I think this is a new one. Javelin inflicts a 1.2 second root. We haven't seen that. It's usually everyone picks Ceremonial Spear for the heals. So as we go in, everyone yeehaws. We're going yeehaw into the mid. Focus onto Newha, but the Daniel's managing to focus him down. Uncle Taco dealing damage to this. I think it's actually the other way around. Niwa dealing much more damage to Daniel than I'm getting the names mixed up now as well. Everyone's playing the same hero. In cap onto the Uncle Ta Slice and Dice, but Barrier does prevent all that damage. Orb taken. Daniel will have a Slice and Dice. He's looking to use it maybe on... No, other side's away. Chop chop. And that will be round 2 in favor of Daniel and Newha. Going into round 2, pre-standard, poised to strike. Though Uncle Taco is going in skewer, which is quite not skewer. No, it is skewer. Okay, interesting name. Incapitates the Uncle Taco, allowing him to wail upon Tonslin. Is petrified, so they switch to Uncle Taco. Incap onto Daniel. But unfortunately, they're just not getting the damage when the other person is incapped. It's just not happening. Ultimate managed to do a bit of damage to Niwa, although incapped to stop the pain. Both Shifus now incapped. Orb taken. Chop chop. Managed to get a bit more damage onto Uncle Taco than the round the way. Blue side is just dealing with a Polymer, and Polymers fall to any sort of resistance. I believe this is around 6 or 7 rounds in a row without any stopping. We'll be seeing third round. Niwa staying back. Let's just watch Niwa for a second and see how she's surviving so well. Manages to get potions on herself. Gets rooted. Chop, 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 chop. Petrify onto the counter. I believe this actually may be a round in favor of red. As we start, I'm actually going to unlock from top-down perspective. Daniel a little bit too low and away from Niwa during that fight. Have they found the counter? That might be it. That is the first round in favor of Yummydoos. Times like this, we really need co-casters. We're going to round 4. Inspiration on Daniel. Uncle Taco also picks up inspiration. Go increase that maximum energy. Shimmering Bronze and Revitalize increases damage output by 15% for stimulant. Now onto Daniel, but maybe a bit too late. Spell block. Just look at Niwa. He's got great positioning and doing massive damage to the opposition's healer. Just see, continuously hitting. Wolf's Bounce. Tonslin walking away. Panicked. That injection. Nope. Other side to get rid of the injection. Whirling, double whirling blade. Just spinning around and around. And that will be Uncle Taco under fire. As we go 2-0 in favor of Full Daniel going to this best of 5. We'll be right back with game number 3. Welcome back to the third game. Full Daniel is 2-0 up in this best of 5. They just need to win this one map and they win the entire lot of Ultiduo 2 America. Going to mid with a snare onto Daniel. Manages to bounce around the place. Root onto Daniel. Incapped. Incapitate onto the Niwa, but that just leaves Daniel to try and do even more damage to a thunderous Uncle Taco on Shifu still. Just quickly having a look at the difference in choices. Dirty Tricks versus Ceremonial Spear. Daniel taking a little bit too much damage compared. Tonsin, however, is also pretty low. Ultimate. Didn't deal as much damage as Daniel probably would have liked. Deadly Injection just manages to heal up using Tolson's ulti. And suddenly Niwa is all alone and has to fight 2v1. Let's see if those skills can come in handy. Look out for the Whirling Blade. That's going to take her down to almost a bit too low. Deadly Injections. Could you? Deadly Injection. Could. No, other-sided. Good work by the Polymer. Petrified. Counter. Panic. And you have to look out for that Wall of Doom. Tries to roll out, but the first round will actually go to the way of the Yummydoos. Let's see if they can keep it up with round 2 of this third map. If you look at damage, 480 by Tonsin. Those Ghost Wolves deal immense damage, 184. Leaping in, both going through mid. Yeehaw. Okay, jump in. Tonsin has to jump out with Spirits and Daniel, and they just reset, go back, heal up before going back in again. Counter, unsuccessful. Daniel's counter is successful. Double incap, orb taken. Niwa just staying back on the sidelines, trying to snipe. And that was not a good position to snipe in. Incapped. Petrify onto the opposing Polymer. A little bit too much damage there. Snared, and I believe that will be round 2 to Daniels. The full Daniels. Oh, good double incap, but unfortunately too little too late. You gotta mind, that damage, 108 Toxic Bolt, 96 Deadly Injection, 54 Toxic, 48 Panic Flask, is almost the same as all the damage done by Daniel on his immediately very impressive Shifu, but you gotta realize, supports can do damage too, especially a Lucy. Can't last hit with it, but you can definitely bring him down using all the poisons. And Niwa, you may be getting a second Molten Mounter giveaway, maybe. Unlock top down. Counter. Tonsin manages to stay up. Daniel goes back on his mount, trying to work out what position he wants to get in, and suddenly a root onto the Alchemist, manages to throw a Panic Flask, orb taken. That is a good petrify. It scares away Daniel, trying to wail on Polymer, but other side's away. Tonslin taking a bit too much damage, incapped. Lots and lots of damage. And this chop chop chop, but it's unfortunately not enough damage. Not any damage actually, as both were. And there's your first Eureka Poison Sludge. But it has dealt a bit too much damage. I think that is round for full Daniel. This is tournament points for full Daniel. Considering their options. Just quickly, Shimmering Bond, Inspiration, Double Inspiration, and the Stimulant. Yua throws a good Panic Potion. Good immaterial. Tosin has to get out, take damage, but takes damage during so. Uncle Taco left alone because of the Petrify on his support. Ducking and weaving, Tosin taking a bit too much damage, while Niwa just standing away, managing to get off all these snipes. And Tosin will go down 1 HP, and it's just deadly injection upon deadly injection. I believe that will be the tournament for full Daniel. Your winners for Ultiduo 2 in America will be Daniels, the full Daniels, Daniel and Niwa. Congratulations. Thank you very much everyone for watching. We will also have a European tournament in just a few hours time, which will be much more thrilling, hopefully, as well as being much more awesome. We'll also be giving away quickly one key to Battlerite. We'll be doing the shuffle right now. Thank you very much for watching.